Good evening, graduates, families, and community. I'm David Barrow, the superintendent of schools. As we begin tonight's ceremony, I'd like to thank you for coming and celebrating this occasion with us for the class of 2026. At this time, I'd ask Keaton Morrow to start us off with the invocation.
Walking with us through every late night, every challenge, every success, and every memory that brought us to this day. As we stand together at the end of one chapter and the beginning of another, help us never to forget the friendships, lessons, and people who helped shape us along the way. Lord, as we each go down different paths, give us courage for the future, strength for life when life gets hard, and confidence to chase the dreams you have placed in our hearts. Remind us that even when we feel uncertain, you already have a plan for our lives. Help us make our families, teachers, and supporters proud. Most importantly, help us live with kindness, purpose, and faith wherever we go. We may be leaving this place, but the memories and bonds we made will stay with us forever. Thank you for bringing us this far. It's in your Son's holy and precious name we pray. Amen.
Please rise and look at the north end of the field for national anthem. Thank you. Be seated. Before we start tonight, I have a few special introductions I would like to make. First, I would like to acknowledge the faculty and staff of Bridge Creek Public Schools. If you're part of the faculty and staff, would you please stand? Thank you. If you're part of the administration, would you please stand? I'd like to introduce the Board of Education, Mr. Kent Sugg, Mrs. Danielle Epps, Mrs. Robin Esparza, Mr. Terry Vincent, and Mrs. Neva Ford. Tonight we celebrate the Bridge Creek Public Schools class of 2026. Graduates, you have spent years preparing for this moment. You have learned lessons in the classrooms, on courts, and fields, in the band room, through performances, practices, friendships, victories, disappointments, and challenges you never expected to face. Tonight is not simply the end of high school, it's the beginning of discovering the kind of life you want to live. And more importantly, the kind of impact you want to make. In his book, Perfect Driven Life, Rick Warren writes, "It's not about you." At first, that sounds strange in a culture that constantly tells us to focus on ourselves, our success, our image, and our achievements. But the older you get, the more you realize something important. The most meaningful lives are not built around popularity, money, titles, or attention. They are built around purpose. Purpose gives you direction when life feels uncertain. Purpose gives you strength when obstacles appear. Purpose gives meaning to ordinary moments. Every one of you have unique talents, abilities, and opportunities. Some of you will become teachers, welders, nurses, business owners, farmers, engineers, coaches, parents, military members, or community member leaders. Some of you already know your path, and some of you are still trying to figure it out. Keaton, it's okay. But wherever life takes you, remember, this success is not measured only by what you accomplish for yourself. Real success is measured by the difference you make in lives of others. Impact others. Years from now, people may not remember your GPA, your stats, or even the awards you won, but they will remember how you treated people. They will remember whether you showed kindness, integrity, humility, and courage. They will remember whether you used your gifts to serve others or make your community better. The world does not need more people chasing attention. The world needs more people living the purpose. Bridge Creek graduates, you have come from a community that understands hard work, resilience, and commitment. Carry those values with you. Be people who lead with character. Be people who lift others up. Be people who leave places better than you found them. And never underestimate the impact one purposeful life can have. Class of 2026, your future is full of possibilities. Chase your dreams, work hard, and pursue excellence. But do not lose sight of why you are here and who you are meant to become. Find true purpose. Lead with integrity. Serve with compassion. And make an impact that lasts far beyond yourselves. Be what you were created to be. Class of 2026, congratulations. Your story is just beginning. Thank you. Now for the high school principal, Mrs. Harley Webb.
To the Bridge Creek class of 2026, it is an honor to stand here as your principal, and to a handful of you, your former 5th grade history teacher. While much has changed since those days, that same spark and energy I saw in you then has only grown louder and brighter. You were the first class I truly walked into Bridge Creek High School with. We learned from each other, we faced Miss J together, and built traditions along the way. You welcomed me from day one, but somewhere between the school events, the memories, and the chaos, you became part of the story of Bridge Creek, and honestly, a part of my own story. Life moves fast, faster than you think. And one minute you're walking into high school trying to figure out where your classes are, while also trying to avoid the lady with the hot pink megaphone in the hallway yelling. And the next minute you're sitting here in caps and gowns, getting ready to take on the world. So tonight I want to leave you with a few truths I hope stay with you long after you walk off this football field for the final time as a student of Bridge Creek. The first truth is, failure is feedback. You're going to mess up. You're going to stumble, and trust me, a few of us have already had this conversation before throughout the last 4 years. You are going to have moments where you doubt yourself. But that is life. Romans 5:3-4 tells us that suffering produces perseverance, and perseverance produces character. So do not fear the moments when you stumble or doubt yourself. These setbacks are not the end of the story. They are the lessons designed to build your character and perseverance. Growth rarely happens in comfort. So embrace the difficult seasons, knowing they are shaping the person you are meant to be. This leads me to the second truth. Your character matters the most. Your talent may open doors for you, but it is only your integrity that will keep you in that room and earn the trust of others. Last summer, a few of the members of our administration team and I had the opportunity to hear a speaker named Damon West, who was a quarterback for North Texas that had made some wrong turns and ended up with a life sentence in a Texas prison. One thing he said that has stuck with me since: be a coffee bean. When life gets hot and stressful, you have a choice. Some people let pressure break them down, while others become bitter because of it. But the coffee bean changes the water around it, so always be the coffee bean. Be the person who walks into the hard situation and makes the rooms better because you're there. Always strive to be the coffee bean when life gets hot and stressful. Don't let the pressure break you. Transform the environment around you, making your story and your moment, like today. Keep your dreams close, but keep the hard work in your hands. You'll be tempted to trade what matters most for what feels easiest. Don't. You have today to make the choices that shape tomorrow. Legendary football coach Nick Saban once stated that big goals matter, but success comes from attacking the daily work when nobody's watching. Growth requires discomfort, and getting to the other side of hard things requires doing the work today, even when the payoff is not immediate. So understand this. While you are sitting there doubting yourself, at the same time, other people are intimidated by the potential they already see in you. Use the doubt to stay humble, while you use your potential to stay hungry. Success comes attacking the daily work when no one is watching. Even when the payoff isn't immediate, don't let the loudest voices or distractions of a screen define who you are. And understand this, no matter what you do, people will have opinions. Some will support you while others will criticize you. Some will try to define you before you've ever got a chance to define yourself. But listen to them, learn from them, and think critically. Don't let the loudest voices write your story. You get to write it. You write it with grit and character and conviction. Be present where your feet are and write your own story. Be in the room with people in front of you, in the work in your hands, and the values you claim. Class of 2026, you are ready for what comes next. I personally am incredibly proud of who you have become, and I know the world is a better place because you're stepping out into it. Congratulations. Briar Kill is the daughter of Dustin and Hannah Kill and the sibling to Silas. She will graduate from Bridge Creek High School as valedictorian. She is a member of the National Honor Society, and she has been active in the band for 5 years and served as a drum major. After graduation, she plans to study petroleum engineering at the University of Oklahoma.
Good evening, family, friends, faculty, and the class of 2026. Thank you for being here to celebrate this milestone, and thank you to everyone who has helped us reach this point. This is a huge accomplishment, and we should all be proud. From our very first day of school, we have been trying to figure out who we are and where we fit in. Most of us started attending this school at different points in our lives, but somehow our separate journeys have led us to this moment together. Now, we are here at the end of this journey, and while we may not have everything figured out, our time together has prepared us for what comes next. As I reflected on my time at Bridge Creek, a Led Zeppelin lyric stood out to me. And though the course may change sometime, rivers always reach the sea. This metaphor perfectly embodies our experience together. I know I speak for many of us when I say I have faced unexpected challenges throughout high school. Our rivers, so to speak, have veered off course more times than we can count. But you know what? We made it. It doesn't matter how we got here. What matters is that we are all here at the same metaphorical ocean. We did not make it here by chance. There is a reason our rivers keep moving forward even when the path isn't clear. Jeremiah 29:11 says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future." No matter what each of us believes, I think this verse can resonate with all of us. Even though our paths have not been linear, there has been a plan for each of us. Every challenge we have faced has brought us here and shaped us into who we are today. As we move forward, our paths will continue to differ. Some of us are going to college, some are entering the workforce, and some of us are still figuring it out. And that's okay. I don't think we will ever have everything completely figured out. And just like rivers, our course will continue to change. But we are all moving forward with purpose. So wherever life takes us, I hope we remember where we started, how far we have come, and trust that we are exactly where we need to be. And no matter where those paths take us, I hope we never forget something simple but important, that we are created with purpose, that our lives have meaning, and that we are deeply valued. God made you special, and He loves you very much. Congratulations, class of 2026. Thank you.
Sibby Oglesby is the daughter of Jeff and Samantha Oglesby, and sibling to Avery and Callie Oglesby. She graduated from Bridge Creek High School as valedictorian. She was involved in student council, cross country, and track. She was a member of the National Honor Society for 3 years and served as the president. After graduation, Sibby plans to attend the University of Oklahoma to pursue a degree in nursing.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you all so much for being here today in celebration of the class of 2026. Before I begin, I would like to tell you a quick story. When I was 11 years old, my English teacher assigned my class a simple narrative essay. While most students probably followed her instruction and wrote a page or two, I spent an entire week writing what I can only describe as my first novel. As you can imagine, Mrs. Gordon was surprised when I turned in a staggering 13 pages. Apparently in 5th grade, I believed a short story was just a suggestion. To her credit, she very kindly handed it back, told me to please condense it, and send it to my desk. All that to say, I promise that this speech will be short and sweet, and well under 13 pages. On a more serious note, I want to say thanks for the unwavering support of you. Our incredible family, friends, teachers, and coaches who have all played a role in shaping the graduates that you see before you today. Behind every one of us is someone who has encouraged us, challenged us, believed in us, and loved us through every success and setback. We have been waiting patiently in anticipation of this day, and we are deeply grateful for you. I would also like to take a moment to thank my parents personally. Thank you for allowing me to explore every opportunity that life has placed in front of me. While life has not always been easy, you have always encouraged me to just put one foot in front of the other and trust that the Lord will do the rest. To my classmates, I am incredibly proud of each and every one of us. We stand at both the beginning and the end of two monumental chapters of our lives. As our time in high school comes to a close, we reflect on we turn the last page of childhood and reflect on all of our memories, accomplishments, and friendships we've made along the way. Today, we will become Bridge Creek alumni. The home of the Bobcats will be the home of tomorrow's nurses, engineers, cosmetologists, lawyers, teachers, musicians, architects, and many more. As I thought about what I wanted to leave with you tonight, I kept coming back to a saying that is close to my heart, one that my dad has told me since I was little. While it may sound simple or silly, it has shaped me far more than he probably realizes. It is the saying, just do you. We're stepping into a season of life that is filled with uncertainty, and while it is exciting, it can also be a little intimidating. No matter where we're headed, there will always be moments where we compare ourselves to one another and question if we are good enough or if we're falling behind. In those hard moments, I hope we can remember these things. There is no timeline for becoming who we are meant to be, and you do not have to look like anyone else's version of success. You just have to be willing to just do you and keep moving forward. High school has taught many of us that you may not be everyone's cup of tea, and that is perfectly okay. I share this because the truth is, at the end of the day, being yourself and doing what you know to be right is never the wrong choice. The right people will recognize your value. No one can tell you your limits or what you can and can't accomplish. Mistakes are always inevitable, but what makes the difference between failure and success is getting up, dusting yourself off, and remembering that even if an outcome is not what you wanted, you are the only one who defines your potential. My hope is that I've given you something meaningful to carry with you as we move forward. I hope we never forget the importance of confidence, but humility. Congratulations, class of 2026. Thank you.
Next, we have the choral presentation entitled Lean on Me by Bridge Creek High School Choir under the direction of Mrs. Demetra Fleck.
Melissa Edgman. She's a sibling of Elena and Allison. She will graduate from Bridge Creek High School as salutatorian and is involved in cross-country, cheerleading, stunt, soccer, stucco, and National Honor Society. After graduation, Amelia plans to cheer at Western Oklahoma State College and pursue nursing.
Good evening, faculty, proud parents, honored guests, and most importantly, my fellow graduates. My name is Amelia Edgman, and I am honored to address you as the president of our class. I want to take this moment to thank my mom, dad, my sister, and the rest of my family because without them, tonight would not have been possible. I'm so blessed to have had their encouragement and love throughout my life. Today is about celebrating our journey, the incredible ride that's been our high school experience. 4 years ago, we started this journey not knowing where it would take us. Now, as we look back, high school for most of us was more than just classes and grades. It was about finding our voices, pushing our boundaries, and sometimes just pressing turn in on Google Classroom at 11:59 when it's due at midnight. It was in those halls that we laughed, we struggled, and we grew. Today feels like one of those moments we've all imagined for a long time. For years, we've been working towards this stage. This milestone is ending. But standing here now, it doesn't feel like an ending as much as it feels like a pause. A moment to look around, take it all in, and realize this is happening right now. And that's what I want to talk about today. Being present and understanding that each of us has a purpose, even if we don't fully see it yet. It's easy to spend life either looking ahead or looking behind. We think about what's next, college, careers, responsibility, or we play the past, mistakes, missed chances, things we wish we'd done differently. But somewhere in between all of that thinking, we forget to actually live in the moment we're in. Right now, this moment is something we'll never get back. Years from now, we won't remember every assignment or every test. We'll remember moments, laughing with friends in the hallway, staying up too late, stressing over something that probably didn't matter as much as we thought. The feeling of walking into school on the first day of senior year, knowing time is running out, and now here we are. The truth is, life isn't made up of big milestones alone. It's made up of small, ordinary moments that we often overlook because we're too busy thinking about what's next. But those small moments, they're everything. So, as we leave this chapter behind, I want to challenge all of us to slow down sometimes, to be where we are, to appreciate what's in front of us instead of always chasing what's ahead. Because no matter where life takes us, the present moment is the only place where life actually happens. And that brings me to this. And that brings me to the second moment. There's a lot of pressure on people our age, constantly asked questions like, what are we gonna be? And if there's one perfect answer, one truth, purpose isn't always what you build over time. Sometimes you're making an impact on a large scale, but sometimes it's quiet. Sometimes it's being there for someone when they need it most. Sometimes it's choosing to keep going when things get hard. Sometimes it's simply being yourself in a world that tries to tell you who to be. Every one of us matters. Every one of us brings something different, something valuable, something that no one else can replace. Even on the days when it doesn't feel like it. Even on the days when you feel lost or unsure or behind. Because purpose isn't about having all the answers. It's about continuing to move forward, learning, growing, and trusting that what you do and who you are has meaning. And maybe the most important thing is this. Your purpose isn't something you have to chase alone. Look around you. These are the people who have been a part of your journey, the ones who have supported you, challenged you, laughed with you, and helped shape who you are. The connections we've made, the memories we've shared, those are part of our purpose too. So, as we step into whatever comes next, there are two things I hope we carry with us. First, be present. Don't rush through life, always waiting for the next big thing. Take time to appreciate where you are, even if it's not where you thought you'd be. And second, trust that you have a purpose, even if you can't see the full picture yet, even if your path looks different from everyone, because it's supposed to. One day, we'll look back on this moment not as just the end of something, but as the beginning of everything that came after. And I hope when we do, we can say that we didn't just move through life, we actually lived it. So, today, let's not just celebrate what we've accomplished, let's appreciate this moment, let's believe in ourselves, and let's step forward not with all the answers, but with the confidence that we'll find them along the way. Congratulations, class of 2026. We made it. Thank you.
At this time, junior marshals, will you go to the buckets of roses, please? It is a Bridge Creek graduation tradition for the graduating class to present roses to honor those who helped them make it to this milestone tonight.
Haley, what are you doing?
Girls,
Haley, what are you doing? Where are you going?
I was videoing and then I had to get a picture. What you doing, girl?
the senior class of 2026 for graduation and the awarding of individual diplomas. Students, prepare to receive your diplomas. Briar Rose Elizabeth Kill. Sibby Grace Oglesby. Marie Eloise Hanselman. Dallas Lee McIntyre. Melissa Joan Matheny. Colton Allen Moore. Ty Daniel Gilberto Nahara. Blade Ryan Knoll. Rodrigo Ortega. Jimena Adeliz Ortega. Ethan James Parker. Lane Reed Phillips. R.E.D. Bell Potts. Colby Allen Ramsey. Hunter Michael Rigsby. Dylan Daniel Rogers. Jose Luis Romero Perez. Hallie Brooke Marie Shepard.
Are you gonna throw my hands up?
Graduates, please
I'll be down
stand.
there a minute.
This is the last act you will perform as a Bridge Creek High School student and the last request you will have from an administrator. This ceremony is symbolic of crossing over from high school to the next stage of your life. Please turn your tassels from right to left. I present to you the Bridge Creek High School graduating class of 2026.
Kobe.
Kobe. Kobe Ramsey. Kobe.
Hit it back. Wait, yeah. Let's everybody make a circle.
Back up this way a little bit. Go forward. If you're going backwards, go move up. Woo!
I'm running out of energy.
Yes.
I'm running out of energy. I'm running out of energy. I'm running out of energy.
See if I can get some lightning bolts. Now I probably won't do it. Nope. Ooh, somebody's gonna trip on that.